You're the last one. Complete the mission.
So yes guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Movement6, and yeah, well, yesterday at 6 o'clock CET, so that's my time, I was in a restaurant and I got the push notification that the Modern Warfare reveal trailer was online. So I was in a restaurant, so I did some sneaky things to watch it very quickly, and I will have it playing here in the background as well, which is fine. Today I just want to give you my fair share opinion on well, what we're seeing here. Let's stay positive at the beginning, because all in all, I can't be hyped. Absolutely not. I just can't. And there is a solid reason for that. That's based on experience, right? The first thing I do want to notice is that the game looks freaking awesome. If this is actual in-game footage, like all the other trailers usually start with, then either they altered the game engine or they used a new one. And the first thing I do want to point out that I don't think it's very common for a special operation team member to smoke such a huge cigar and create such a light source in the dark in enemy territory. But hey, okay, let's just say it's a game, so who gives a shit. We do see here the silhouette of one of the most familiar guys in the Modern Warfare environment, so that's cool, that's very great. And as said, the game looks absolutely fantastic, and that's immediately what I'm so afraid of. Again, with Call of Duty, right? It's again, we've got a fantastic trailer. Again, we've got a very Michael Bay-ish like type of action-packed trailer that should hype us all. The name should hype us all, and eventually, in the past maybe 5-6 installments, every time we're getting back to the same scenario. The trailer is freaking awesome. In the first few months, we have got a huge player base, and then we will see the actual business model, the lack of content, and I would say the same shit, different day type approach with Call of Duty. Because what is Call of Duty known for right now? What is it? Is it the destructible environments we know from maybe Rainbow Six, from Battlefield 5 or any Battlefield? No, it's not. It lacks innovation for the last 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 years of installments. There is hardly any innovation done other than optimizing the monetization environment, right? So that's why I'm not hyped at all for this game. I think I'm gonna wait it out. I'm not going to, and it's a shout out to every gamer out there. Don't pre-order. Stop pre-ordering. You know. And I do like reboots, which there's nothing wrong with reboots. I saw a video the other day that somebody was complaining about all the reboots. This is also a reboot, right? Maybe a soft or a hard reboot, however you want to call it. And he was sick and tired of it. And to an extent, I can relate. But on the other side, we saw some very strong reboots passing by, right? God of War is one of them. It took the name. It doesn't have a number behind it, and it rebooted the series, right? Resident Evil, to an extent, is also a reboot with the Resident Evil 2 remake. So there are tons of examples out there that took the game and just the upside with God of War and Resident Evil is that they took the game and they reimagined it. They didn't just took the game and just took what it was and then put a different skin on it because we're now in a situation that we can have better graphics. No, it took the game, God of War, and it changed the universe, it changed a lot of things, created innovation, and took the whole series in a different direction. Same thing with Resident Evil 2 Remake. It's a reimagining. It's not Resident Evil 2. It's a reimagining, a remake. So they rebooted the series with a totally different approach. And I'm afraid that this is just a shooter on rails. It's going from point A to point B, It will have a huge amount of elements of the story we all know, and eventually that's it. We will have a multiplayer, and that's it. And a wise man told me once, you can put a monkey in a suit, but it's still a monkey. And to me, the suit looks absolutely fantastic, but based on the experience, we're going to buy the monkey. And that's going to be a huge problem for me. Now, going into some positive notes here, it's going to be crossplay. So they released the news that they want to have this crossplay between PS4, Xbox One, and PC. I do immediately have an issue there, and that is with PC. Not that I have an issue with PC players, absolutely not. But the keyboard and mouse will be an issue. And I saw a lot of people out there try to justify that, and that it's not that huge of a difference. It is, because with Rainbow Six, if you're going into the higher ranks, for say Gold Plus, into maybe pushing against Plat, you will see a lot of players more and more using keyboard and mouse either on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, and these guys are already a quantum leap quicker than people who use standard controllers or even pro controllers. So I'm very keen on seeing how that will work out, but I'm not really that excited about that. That's no, absolutely not. So going into the whole business model, we've seen positive notes here as well, right? We've seen that there is no such thing as a battle pass or a Black Ops pass or a Modern Warfare pass. I've read the tweets multiple times, and it seems that they want to release the content for free. There are different ways to interpret the tweets, but in essence, it looks like they want to have a free model for all the content releasing after the release of the original game. So it seems that you only pay 60 or 65 euros and then you'll have access to everything. It's first see and then believe. I'm sorry, this is also based on experience, especially with the latest Call of Duty Black Ops. That was to me the ultimate high the ultimate low we've ever reached. $60 for a game, 40 for a Black Ops pass, and the content is absolutely horrible. And now we're going into a situation that Activision all of a sudden approves to scrap that whole idea. With all due respect, but Activision is a money-hungry company with shareholders who only want to see optimization of the profit and the margin, so top line and bottom line revenue and margin, right? So, I'm pretty suspicious that this is not going to be as it's being presented right now. To me, Call of Duty is a loot box, over monetized environment, and I've got no reason to believe that this is going to be any different. Again, we're watching a monkey in a fantastic suit here, in his fantastic suit, and now all of a sudden we need to. What do we need to do? We need to understand now that they are going to change everything, that they've listened to the community. Absolutely not. I'm not buying it. So again, the trailer looks fantastic, and if this is actually in-game footage, we're looking at one of the best-looking Call of Duties ever. Kudos. Absolutely fantastic. But we're living in 2020 now. This is come on. This is the 21st century. We're well underway. We've got, even with a 7-year-old architecture of a base PlayStation 4, you should be able to really squeeze out a fantastic looking game. We're at the end of the life cycle of a generation, and the developers need to understand how the architecture works to squeeze out the maximum. And if you can squeeze out games like Horizon Zero Dawn, you are able to optimize the hell out of it and create a fantastic looking game. So to me, that cannot be a unique selling point anymore. The game looks good. Yeah, ooh, fantastic. To me, gameplay. What are we going to get in return? DLC. What are we going to get in content? And what's the monetization scheme? Because I'm pretty fed up with paying for Call of Duty and getting absolutely nothing in return. So Guys, this is my humble opinion. I'm not hyped. Absolutely not. I've just seen a trailer that I've seen for the last 5, 6, 7, 8 plus years from Call of Duty. I'm not seeing anything new. It's just Michael Bay style type of action-packed trailer. I am afraid for a few things. They're now promising us the world like they've always done, and I'm not going to pre-order it. I'm absolutely not. I'm going to sit this one out, and I'm going to see in the first few months what this game is going to be. So I'm really keen on understanding what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. Of course, subscribe, hit a like, put on your notifications, but please let me know. What do you guys think about this game? Are you hyped? I'm keen on understanding why you're hyped about this game. So let me know, guys. And for now, this is Movement 6. I'm out.